Well, the nation's top generals will brief Congress today on Syria after the weekend's U.S.-led missile strikes. That follows President Trump's decision to hold off on new sanctions against Russian companies tied to Syria's alleged chemical weapons program. Major Garrett is traveling with the president, and he's in West Palm Beach, Florida. Major, good morning.
Good morning. The administration vowed new sanctions on Russians linked to Syrian chemical weapons. Now those sanctions are on hold. President Trump said he wanted to pull U.S. forces out within 6 months. Now there is no timetable. So amid the precision of U.S. missile strikes in Syria, there is confusion over the Syria strategy.
Did our generals do a great job? Did our military do a great job?
Speaking in Florida Monday, President Trump boasted about the U.S. strike on Syria. But confusion about Russia surfaced after the missile strikes.
You will see that Russian sanctions will be coming down.
UN Ambassador Nikki Haley said new sanctions on Russia would come Monday, but then President Trump intervened, delaying a decision. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders said more sanctions were merely under consideration.
Russia must decide if it will continue down this dark path.
Despite rising tensions with Russia over Syria, President Trump still wants a White House summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
We're going to have to get serious about sanctions on Russia.
Arizona Republican Jeff Flake said the confusion over Syria made the U.S. look weak.
It's not a good sign if we're walking back statements made just a couple of days ago.
The White House said the missile strikes were designed to cripple Syria's chemical weapons arsenal.
With way over 100 missiles shot in, they didn't shoot one down.
But a Pentagon analysis has concluded Syria can and likely will rebuild its chemical weapons stockpile. And the missile strikes did nothing to change the 7-year civil war.
The military strike itself was a tactical response, well short of what I thought was justified.
Lawmakers like South Carolina Republican Lindsey Graham were left to wonder what was achieved.
So it's been a good commander-in-chief in general, but this is a major step backwards.
The White House is trying to persuade Arab nations led by Saudi Arabia to send troops to Syria. Egypt, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates are also on the list. It's unclear when the troops would arrive or how effective they might be. One potential upside, U.S. forces might be able to leave earlier. One risk, widening the conflict by clashing with Syria's top regional ally, Iran. John?
Major, thanks.